Casting.
Oh yeah, I've got it. It's just popped up.
There we go.
We are live.
Beautiful.
Cool, well I'll share the stream so you crack on.
Yes, lovely stuff. Right, apologies for the delay, everybody. We are back. There was, for some reason, it froze between races, which is wonderful. But I'll give it 30 seconds, let people join. Apologies, everyone. Apologies, apologies, apologies. Okay, right. I believe that's everyone. So let's get cracking.
Cool, so we have a nearly reversed grid.
Yes,
so
we do.
This should cause a small amount of drama right again.
But exactly. So Callum is going to find himself on pole position with Mr. Andy in second and Mikey in third. And then you've got Jonesy, Switchback, Zom, Dusty Fossil, Bread.
It's going to be quite intimidating for Cal, this. Here we go.
It will, yeah.
Don't goy it, mate.
Make sure, yep, we're good to go. I wonder how Cal's feeling. Anybody that's in the party chat with Callum, please let us know how he's feeling. Oh, it's a slower start.
I think Andy's got away better there.
Andy has had a good start. Callum's not had a bad start, to be fair, though. He's still hanging on. Let's see if Andy's going to be good on the brakes into turn one. Is he going to overshoot it?
Oh, Jonesy's there. I think Jonesy overshot those brakes a little bit.
Bit
in
of
the
chaos.
background we've had Carl. Is it Carl? No, it's Steph, I believe. Yeah, he's got involved somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
Dusty
a lot of
Fossils
drama
at the back as well. He had a bit of a... He went off and then he had a bit of a weird rejoin at the angle he was at. This is a lot of cars in one place.
It's a very large amount of cars. We've got Jonesy switchback right side by side and then a whole bunch of people.
Oh, God, this is chaos.
Oh, no.
Please, nobody send it. People have sent it. Oh, no.
Fair play.
But it's gone all right. It's gone okay. I don't mind it. But Andy's got an 8/10 lead, who's already out of slipstream range of Callum, who's had a good start in second. Mikey's held off Jonesy and switched back despite Jonesy's attempt at a massive lunge at turn one. Nexus Cats has gone from 14th to 6th in half a lap.
Yeah, I don't know how he's done it, but, you know, fair play to the guy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, turn one at Monza is never fun at the best of times, even in GT1, so race one was all a bit too clean, so I think they've made up for it in this one. So.
Yeah, absolutely. People with a bit of work to do now is our previous winner, Joker, is still down in 11th place. As you said, Dusty Fossil and Bread now right at the back. It's a bit of work to do for those three guys to see if they can move themselves up.
Oh, Bread's... I've just seen Bread's livery. Bread earlier on was messaging me saying if he does an Arsenal livery, will he get an extra point? And I said absolutely. So now Bread's sporting an Arsenal car.
Let's see what Aaron's word is worth, shall we?
Absolutely, beautiful. Right, Andy leads the race 1.1 seconds to Callum, who's had a really good opening lap. He's with Mikey in third. Jonesy and Switchback haven't been able to make the progress. Nexus Cats is now in front of Lennon, Zom, and Prototype Steph.
Little battle there. Free ride, maybe? No. Steph's thought better of it.
Yep. Oh, a bit of a punt. I think Steph might have nudged Zom, possibly. I don't know that for sure. And I think it gave Lennon a bit of a tap.
In the background there, Nobby's just gone off on the exit of turn 1. So he's back down to 13th place. Bread's had another problem somewhere. He's not made up any ground, and he's now 2 seconds off the back of Matman. So, not sure where Bread messed that up. Lennon and Steph continue their fight as they head into the second sector.
Yeah, well, Callum has closed the gap up on Andy, who's pulled. And he's also pulled a gap to Mikey, who's doing his best FTRL blue flag impression and sitting in front of the rest of the pack. And
I'll expect him to be pitting at the end of this race then.
Yeah. And Zom's pulled a gap to Lennon, who's defending from Steph. Unsafe. I won't say that out loud, but yes, I agree. So Lennon is... I think it was a bit of lag with Lennon. Oh, there's a bit of rubbing going on between those two. Joker down in 9th, so our race 1 winner is 8.5 seconds away from the race lead.
Yeah.
Anybody that's in the party with Bread, tell him to just dust himself off and put the lap times in. He will close back up.
We know he's got the pace. We've seen it in the first race.
Yeah, absolutely.
He could easily work his way through to a top 7 or 8 finish if he just nipples down.
Yeah, these front two have really checked out, to be fair to them, driving superbly.
Yeah, they're now 3 wide potentially heading into turn 1.
Yep.
With Zach, Jonesy and Mikey.
Is Jonesy going to try and go through the middle, or is he going to be sensible? Is Mikey going to run the outside of someone at turn 1? No, he hasn't. That's the most impressive thing I've ever seen Mike do. Ever.
Absolutely. Should we give him a point for that as well, then, yeah? So if we're going to give Brett a point for the Arsenal, then we're giving Mikey a point for that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, if he still lost the position.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a net loss, but still.
And he's got a penalty, and Callum is right behind him.
It's always going to be interesting. If Cal can keep this tidy, we could have a change for the lead.
What he needs is Mikey to keep fighting Zach. And Jonesy Zom's arriving as well.
Yeah, Zach's had an awful run through the first there. Has lost himself a lot of time, actually. He lost about half a second on Cal just through one corner.
Yep. Now Zach's in a position where he should be able to just close this gap up now. However, I've got a feeling he might try a bit too hard.
Yeah, the problem is he's being hounded by Mikey behind him, which is not a sense of what I'd say.
No, that just doesn't feel right, does it? So
well, in the previous race, Mikey did do a 58, so he has got decent pace. It's just if he can find it consistently.
Yeah, Mike's like a bit of a bad curry. Like you want to enjoy it, but at the same time you can't. If you get my point. It just doesn't sit right, Mike being in 4th, does it? It just doesn't feel right.
It's a bit unnerving.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll catch up with the
in the meantime,
in a second.
Cal has made his way into the lead because of Andy's penalty. He's got a second gap back to him, so it's looking good for the guy so far.
Absolutely. All they need to hope is that Andy can sort of close back up, or Mikey can put Zach under some pressure, because he's not far away from slipstream range now. And Callum's not had the best run for turn 1.
Out of that sort of group of 5 or 6 at the front there, based on race 1, you'd probably say that Jonesy and Switchback potentially have the most pace out of that group.
Yeah, I mean Zom definitely as well, but Zom's got himself a penalty, which is not ideal.
That's the
Steph
thing.
And Lennon still going hammer and tong.
Yeah, it's been a very close fight. Joker and Dusty Fossil still not making that progress in 9th and 10th.
To be fair to them, Joker was 8.5 seconds away last time we checked in, and he's now 5.8 seconds away.
Yeah, I guess he's gaining on the lead.
They are gaining well. It's just they've got a lot of cars between them and the leaders. Mattman going well at 11th place. Bread's managed to get a couple of places back. To be fair, still only 10 seconds off the lead, which in the grand scheme of things isn't all that much in a race such as this. So we've seen how much time you can take out. Callum's going to be back under pressure from Andy.
Yeah, I'm going to expect this race to sort of close back up again, actually, as those faster guys come through.
OTP in the chat. If Lennon pulls a Lennon and doesn't show up next week, will there be a blank space on the grid, or do you have reserves? It depends. I think we've got 16 drivers, but there's a few. I know that there's at least 3 that can't make next week, so there'll definitely be space if you're thinking what I believe you might be thinking. If not, don't worry. But Dusty Fossil, the artist formerly known as Junkie, correct. Callum with 57.7, it's great pace. It is great pace. He's just gone a bit wide there, though, so he's lost out a bit of time to Zach, who's now overtaken him.
And Andy found another second penalty.
And Mikey somehow, weirdly, is in contention for the race win. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Oh, did it feel good or bad? I can't remember.
It didn't.
I mean, that's a very fast lap that Dusty Fossil's on there, 56.4.
Yeah,
Considering
Jesus,
57.1 was the fastest lap we had last time. So, yeah, 3.8 seconds, 3.5 seconds off the lead now for Joker and Fossil, so this is going to close up.
Oh, okay, OTP's comment was a Taylor Swift pun. That's not welcome here. 56.4, yeah, I think it might have been a bit of slipstream, but that's well impressive.
Yeah, that's it.
Joker is now 2.9 seconds away from the race lead, so we now officially have a... How many cars is this?
Ooh,
a 10-car battle for the lead.
We do. Zach's got himself into the lead.
If Bred can have a good few laps here as well, look at this. 10-car, this is what we wanted from GT2.
Oh, and he's made an error.
Yep.
That's allowed Cal at the inside.
Through. Mikey's not going to send that, but Callum will. And he holds it around the outside, to be fair to him.
That's good, that. I enjoyed that. As that allows Mikey to come into the third place.
Mikey's in third.
Oh my god.
What I worry about for Andy here is he's in second with a 1 second penalty. That's going to put him down to like 8th.
Yeah, it's going to be a painful one, this one. Cal's got half a second as well. As he now goes side by side for his scar with Jonesy. He gets punted by Jonesy though, and that is Cal into the barriers. Well, I think they just tried to get both trying to get through the Scary together, which just doesn't work.
Hard to watch for Andy. Down to 8, he was going so well. This is a monumental fight for the race win. Literally anyone can win this. Zach is obviously your clear favourite at this point, but Mikey weirdly is he's doing really well.
There's now a 5-car battle into turn 1 coming up, so this could be interesting. Steph leads that train.
I wonder how Callum's feeling about Jonesy's punt.
Joker's about to try and make 2 positions into turn 1. Nope, he thinks better of it. Fair play.
No, fair play to him. Jonesy dips a wheel. OTP saying it's a very Brexit grid, isn't it? Unsafe Release believes it's the AI driving Mikey's car.
Yeah, I mean, it's we might need to do a small investigation post-race, but...
Is Jonesy going to send this back? Is he going to... Oh, that was frightening to watch. Poor old Callum. He's down in 10th. He was doing so well. Look, Bred's right here as well now, look.
Yeah, it was just a bit of an overly ambitious move from Jonesy, I believe.
Mikey's gaining on Zach.
Mikey is gaining on Zach, and he's pulled a second to Steph behind him as well, just give him a nice little bit of breathing room.
I reckon that Mikey at the moment is absolutely dripping in sweat.
Oh, he'd be panicking, mate.
He's panicking like mad.
That beanbag will be sopping.
That beanbag is going to be drenched.
Yeah. As Jonesy this time thinks better off going side by side for Ascari, which is probably
Jonesy's decided to not punt anybody for this lap.
He has gone extremely wide though, and he has collected Dusty Fossil on the rejoin, so it's not exactly a dramaless race from Jonesy.
No, there's elbows out and then there's like orangutan arms, and I think that's what Jonesy's kind of displayed in this race.
As Lennon now sends it down the inside of Jonesy at Parabolica, gets through nicely, and he follows through, very cheeky. Enjoyed that one as Jonesy drops down to 8th. Not a great couple of corners there.
This is what a scrap this is.
Zach puts in a 58.2 for that lap. Mikey closes up by putting in a 57.7. Steph again 57.3. So they are all bunching up together again.
Don't rule Steph out of this race. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed.
On the brakes.
Oh, Andy's in the gravel.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the reverse grid.
Yeah, Dusty Fossil got late on the brakes there, had to sort of bump it over the second curb in the turn 1-2. That allowed Lennon to just overtake Joker as Joker hit the back of Dusty Fossil. So that has put a little gap now between Dusty Fossil and Steph.
I mean, there's still a few laps left of this race, and it's a 2-minute lap, so there's plenty of time for these people to make up.
Mikey is now
Mike's
3/10
officially in the hunt for the win, and I've never been more excited in my life. The only thing that's a massive shame is that I'm not there to just listen to Mike.
That would be quite fun.
Jokes aside, I really hope he does it because that will just be so good for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Joker and Lennon are side by side.
Oh, Zach's had a poor run for Ascari.
Yeah, Zach struggled this lap actually. Didn't do well through the Lesmos.
Mark's had a worse run for Ascari.
Yeah, that's worse.
It's not ideal. Sodding Oakley livery. It infuriates me looking at it.
That penalty from Dusty Fossil is going to allow Joker and Lennon to get through, so he loses 2 positions.
I think the only thing that's worse than Mikey's Oakley livery is his dad's sunglasses he wears.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's go and check in on the rest of the grid. Joker's defending from Lennon. Lennon going well.
He's having a good second race series then.
He's quick, Lennon. He's a good driver. As soon as he gets up to speed with this, I think he'll be right towards the front. There's a lot of people that could win these races, in fairness.
Absolutely.
Apparently Mikey's engrossed in the West Ham match as well whilst he's racing.
He won't be now. That West Ham match will have taken a back seat with the amount of drama going on here.
Yep. I mean, Bread's managed to get past Zom, but them two scrapping is not going to do any favours for the credentials. At this point, the guys need to work together.
Yeah, it's a very, very achievable gap up to the top 2 at the minute, so if they do, they'll close up very easily.
Yeah, let's see what's is Switchback going to drive sensible. I mean, he's losing time for the Lesmos. Now you can see Mikey getting nervous.
Yeah, Steph's going to have a run on him here. And he's ahead before they even get to the corner. So Mike must have had an awful run at the second Lesmo.
Yeah, maybe the nerves are coming through. Either way, it's a very, very good drive from Mike. Can't take that away from him at all.
No, if he just holds it together, he'll come through in a top few positions. He's still got 1.5 seconds back to Joker as well. Mikey just needs to sit behind Steph now and use that slipstream down the main straight.
It's a cracking scrap for 4th as well. Really enjoyed this race.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. That's Lennon might be able to have a little move maybe.
Yeah, Callum, Dylan, I've just seen your comment. Callum's down in 10th. He was leading the race and he got a, let's say, a gentleman's nudge from Jonesy at 200 miles an hour, which put him into the wall, it looked like. So it was going well. He was really in contention with his front runners here. He's definitely got a good pace, but watch him in race 3. That'd be my suggestion.
Absolutely.
If he can stay clean in the next race, he'd definitely be one of the ones to watch. I think Mikey's won 1 GT race, I believe. I think it was a Group 4 race. Connor.
Yeah, I think he has won 1.
Yeah.
And he's been on the podium a few times, to be fair, in reverse grids.
Yeah. To be fair to Callum, Dylan, he's driving really, really well. Genuinely.
No, he's... So, that bunch-up we were thinking of happening has now pretty much happened. We've got a 1 second gap from Zach. Apart from that, they are all together.
Yep. This is very entertaining. I've got no idea who's going to win this. Your money would be on Zach, but you just kind of feel like it's something waiting to happen. And Joker's making a late surge as well. He's looking quick. Good driver, by the looks of things.
Very good driver. Nice and consistent, nice and clean. It's looking good.
I think Andy might be gutted with his P8, Jonesy with his P7. But again, Monza's not easy. It's not an easy track.
No, it's weird. It seems like an easier one when a lot of these guys have had F1 experience, but it really isn't. A lot of the corners are very easy to get penalties on. There's some big curbs. Yeah. It's a tricky one.
It's just difficult to be consistent on.
Zach's checking out here. It's 2 seconds clear. But he's building himself a nice gap as they all head into the parabolic. Here we go.
Yeah, Joker's now making his way through up into 2nd place.
So we're going to have a charge now. Joker
Dylan,
on the...
Dylan, stop it. Yeah, oh, and also, just to get you all extra excited, we're going to be seeing the return of Mr. Goy Karp next week. Oh. He's going to be racing in GT.
It's unbelievable.
3 wide into turn 1.
3 wide.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, Mikey, no.
He got a bit
Oh,
late.
he's going to
had a
get reset. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
that is devastating.
oh, no. It looked like he outbroke himself. I could be wrong.
It
I
did,
could be wrong.
yeah. Well, it did break okay, and then it sort of veered him right into Joker's car, and then he had to bail out of it.
Oh, no. Everyone's giving Mike abuse in the chat. Oh, Lennon will switch back. Oh,
Yeah, he's not giving this up.
Lennon really giving this a good go. Steph down in fourth, Dusty Fossil in fifth. Good recovery from him. Jonesy sixth, Andy's up to seventh. Bread, Mikey down in ninth. Look, he's trying to. Mikey, stop it. Mike doing Mikey things. He just tries to make his time back up on the same lap. Just relax. Go again.
You're still in contention for a potential 8th, maybe, which is a perfectly decent result.
Yeah.
So just keep it together.
What people got to remember is there's only 1 point per position, so it's not like there's a massive gap.
Indeed.
So just one step at a time.
Joker's trying to make that gap back to Zach, but I think he's finding it difficult with the pressure that Lennon's putting him under.
Yeah, Lennon's really giving this a good go.
To keep looking behind him. That is very close.
It's great.
That's good driving from both of them, actually.
Zach's got one more lap to hold his composure. Apparently, Unsafe Release has ripped his underwear from rage farting at Mike. That's one of my favourite comments ever. Oh, Lennon.
Here goes Lennon.
Up the inside into turn one. Final lap of the race. Cuts him off. Oh, but
Nice
he runs
move.
wide. Oh, contact. And now Steph's going to go around the outside. It's going to be 3 wide.
He sensed an opportunity as Steph. Not quite giving each other the room though.
Oh, God.
This could be interested. Oh no, that's just
bit of
lag. It's
lag.
okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
don't worry about it. That happened to me earlier on. I was like, why is Lennon going that way? Oh, Joker. No. He's a good driver. I like him. It's a good addition.
It's
a
a
good
strong
addition.
debut so far.
He's a good driver as well. Like, he knows what to do. Good addition. Switchback's got a few corners to navigate. And there's a bit of a train back for these second and third places. Jonesy's not a million miles away, but maybe just a lap or two short.
Steph's now under a lot of pressure from Dusty Fossil.
Yeah,
Only a
Andy in 7th, Bredd in 8th. Mikey down in 9th with the penalties. Gutted. But he can take
Penalty,
confidence
Mike.
from his drive, though. He's driven well.
No, he's done a good race. So
Let's go and
Lennon's
see
had a
the
pretty
man.
good Ascari, so he might be okay here.
Just the final corner to go. Is Dusty Fossil going to send it? Nope. Switchback rounds the final corner. And that is job done. Lennon's going to come home for a very, very good P2. Joker's
Good drive
battled
from
his
Zach.
way back down from 10th to 3rd. Steph holds off Dusty Fossil. 4th and 5th. Jonesy in P6. Andy in P7. Could have been a few more, but still some good points. Bredd in 8th. Good recovery from him. Callum, bit of a gut in P9. And Mikey does Zom on penalties for P10. Then Zom in 11th. Matt Mann in 12th. Nexus Cats 13th. And Nobby Norris in P14. Good driving all round.
That was a good race, that. I enjoyed it.
Yep. That was a really good race. Will you be able to... I need to do a full reverse grid, so you'll need to tell us the full shebang.
Cool.
And switch back.
Just get
It's
it
his
up.
first win of the season.
Absolutely.
So I don't need to change anything here, do I? I just need to change the starting grid.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Right, okay. So, switch back Who finished second? Lennon.
Yep, Lennon second.
Yep.
And you've got Joker third.
Yep.
Steph fourth.
Yep.
Dusty Fossil fifth.
Yep.
And you've got Jonesy.
Yep.
Andy.
Yep.
And you got Bread.
Andy Bread. Yep.
Cal.
Yep.
Mikey.
Yep.
Zom.
Yep.
And you've got Matman and Cats.
And then Nobby.
And then Nobby.
So it should be Nobby first, Cat second, Matman third, Zom fourth, Mikey fifth, Callum sixth, Bread seventh, Andy eighth, Jonesy ninth, Dusty Fossil 10th, Steph 11th, Joker 12th, Lennon, and then Zach.
Yep.
Right, let's give them a great drive there, Lennon. Really, really enjoyed that, mate. That was excellent to watch. You'll enjoy watching that back.
Yeah, it was a great drive, mate.
Right, I'll give them a little 2-minute warning. I'm just going to pop to the lavatoire, back in a mo.
Enjoy. Yeah, we're trying to work out, Cats, how you managed to end up in 6th. We just sort of looked back and saw you. So, very impressed. This is fun from Junkie Sport. Yeah, it's good. Very, very good bit of racing that. And I think you did a good little recovery drive from your start, actually. So, yeah, fair play to you as well. So, with this full reverse grid, we're going to have Nobby on pole, which could be very interesting. And then we're going to have all the way back with Zach at the rear. All that heading into turn 1. It's always going to be fun round Monza. So hopefully everyone keep it relatively clean. As I said, there's 11 laps. Plenty of time. Matt Man there says he's enjoying it. Good to see, mate. I'm enjoying watching it. It's a fantastic evening of racing so far. Pete's coming in for the support of Team Junkie there. Definitely rate that, my friend. Cat stuck on the outside of turn 1 and just had a great slingshot around there and someone made it. Fair enough, mate. The first couple of corners of this track sometimes it always takes getting a nice clean run while everyone else wheels around and crashes into each other and all of the drama that's associated with that. Yeah, so let us know in the chat who you think will be taking this one. As I said, maybe have a little look through the grid. Think who's starting a little bit higher and might have a little bit more pace. We can maybe make those positions up.
Right.
Be an interesting one.
Ready to rock and roll. Final race of the evening. So,
Absolutely.
Slight delay to the evening for the stream earlier on, so apologies for that. Good luck to everybody racing. Good luck to all the people watching. Try not to cover your eyes too much for the first full reverse grid of the season. 20 people in here watching. Let's go. I'm excited for this. We'll pick a winner.
I'm going to go Bread.
Everybody in the chat pick a winner.
I think Bread's going to start relatively high up here for his pace. So I'm going to go Bread.
I'm going to say... I think Mike might do it, you know.
Oh.
I can't believe I've just said that out loud.
Take that back.
Matt Man's gone with Cuban Pete.
Connor's also gone Mikey, I think.
Yeah, everybody please like the stream for us, everyone. And we're lights out for the final time. Nobby Norris and Nexus Cats on pole. Nobby's had a good launch. Cats might not be close enough to attack into turn 1, but you might well give it a go. Let's hope everybody can have a nice clean run. Nexus Cats later on the brakes, much later on the brakes.
Very late on the brakes, too late on the brakes.
Oh, that's going to cause a concertina effect.
Bread's brought the Cadbury out.
Yeah, that's infuriated me. And my tip for the race wins gone down to 13th.
Nice, mine's up to 4th, so I'm impressed.
Yeah. It's fairly clean. Let's just get through the second chicane and then hopefully it'll settle down. This, I'm worried about this. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Jonesy's gone with the send. Oh, there is contact. There's lots of contact.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Oh, Andy's come out as a casualty.
Yeah.
That looked like a Jonesy punt. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it might have been a little bit of contact with Jonesy there.
Slap on the wrist for Jones. I mean, to be fair, we could just be assuming in 2023
Yeah,
you can't do that.
We don't want to do that.
Don't want to upset Sam Smith, do we?
No.
Nobby Norris with a 1 second lead. Next is Cat second, Zom up in third, Bread in fourth. Let's hope there's no contact and those two go trundling down the order again. Callum going well in fifth.
Joker's going to win this from 8th.
Yeah.
Be a good drive if he does.
Yeah, not a bad shout, that's all, is it? Can I change my answer?
Nope.
No. Mike's 9 seconds behind after one lap.
You've made your bet.
Yeah. Well, Zom around the outside of Nexus Cats at the final corner. Bread's going to try and follow. Onto the podium, thinks that Mikey's playing late game. It's going to happen.
Well, Bread's almost being squeezed.
Oh, Bread.
Onto the grass on
Zom
the outside.
Traditionally with the Zom elbows out.
Yep.
Oh,
Bread stuck it in.
Contact. Oh, there's more contact. The Frosty's car, whoever that is, has gone. That's Steph. Got a little punt. To be fair to Bread, he's just waited.
Yeah, he's letting back through.
He's waited a bit too much there, Bread. But fair play.
I think he might let these high grid through here.
He's brought the kamikaze driver back into the fold now as well. Well done, Bread.
Asking for drama.
Yeah, waits up, lets Jonesy
Oh,
through.
that's a heavy corner there from Zom. He sends over the second curb. But he has kept his position, so
I was just going to say, Bread's done the sportsmanlike thing and waited, and then all he's done is brought the Karate Kid forward to just boot him at the next corner.
Joker's already up to 6th, having got the better of Matman and Cal. So he's already making good progress
second
towards the
penalty,
lead.
not good.
Nobby Norris has a 2.8 second lead now.
I was just saying 2.8 second penalty then, I was like, what?
Zom is clear though, so I would expect him to start trying to bring that gap down.
A couple of people running a bit fine into Ascari. Matman is just ahead of Dusty Fossil, who's got a better run out of the Ascari chicane, and he looks like he's going to make a move. Switch back now, tucked in behind Matman as well. Is he going to follow through? No, he's pushed Matman forward.
I think he's hoping a bit of carnage will unfold
Callum's
now.
been gulped up by the train.
Zach's now sent it into Dusty Fossil.
Cars flying everywhere.
Still 3 wide. This is going to be a fruity corner.
Yeah, I'm going to watch this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like just putting my feet up and watching this. I will go and check in with the leaders shortly, but this I can't miss this for obvious reasons. Oh, God. That's been quite well behaved.
Lennon's come out very well from that.
Yeah.
Lennon's got past Zach, Dusty Fossil, Matman in about 2 corners, so fair play. Good driving.
Very unsportsmanlike from my kitten to go on the litter tray mid-race.
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, we move. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I can't take my eyes off this battle. Like we're just waiting for something to happen.
Oh, it will do. It absolutely will do.
Switch back and dust it around the outside of Lesmo 1. This will be funny. Oh, he's got the overlap.
Yeah, Dusty Fossil just had such an awful run out of that chicane there that Zach managed to get him.
Zach lifted to give Carl the spot back down the straight, apparently. I can't remember what that was for, but Nobby Norris, 2.7 seconds is his lead. He's gone purple. He's flying.
He's on his way. He has lost half a second through Ascari there, though, so this could be
all a
little
myth.
gain.
All a myth.
No, he's doing well so far, to be fair. He's putting in a couple of consistent laps.
Joker's
what he needs to do.
absolutely flying. He looks like the one to beat in this division at the moment, doesn't he?
Yeah, just a bit annoyed that Pagani just mentioned it earlier. You know, I don't want Pagani's prediction to win.
No,
just for
of course.
him, really.
Yeah.
He does enough
Absolutely.
winning in GT1.
Well, a lot. He wins at coming second.
Yeah, true.
Watching Bread try and push his way back up. I think this is going to close up. If they do close up to Nobby and have a bit of a trouble getting past, this could bring this field quite close back up again, because it's not a million miles away from one another.
No, we saw in the second race that they sort of got a little gap, the couple of guys ahead, but since a lot of the faster guys were in the pack behind, they did close up and we ended up with a fantastic finish.
Yeah.
I mean, something similar is going to happen here.
I mean, the entire grid is on the same kind of bit of road, really.
Pagani's now insulting you for coming
Yeah,
third.
I've ignored that.
It's better than me. I usually come fifth, so you know.
We've all kind of got our place, haven't we?
Yeah, it's respectful. Zom is not making a massive dent into Nobby's time here. Actually, he's still 2.1, 2.2 seconds behind.
Perhaps he was just someone's off.
That's
Bread's off.
Bread.
Was it Jonesy's fault?
I don't think so.
It's not gone well for Bread.
Yeah, Bread's last.
Yeah, I'm going to pin the blame on Jonesy.
Yeah, he was in the region, wasn't
he? Yeah, do you remember the old children's game, Pin the Tail on the Donkey?
Yeah.
I'm going to change it to Pin the Blame on the Jonesy.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. We'll get it trended on Twitter.
Amazingly, after your suggestion for the lead being 9 seconds off the lap 1, he is now ahead of my suggestion for the lead.
I'll get in.
So we'll ignore that.
I've still got faith.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry.
Lee saying Joker doing his best T. Smith impression. Yeah,
just sort of parting the seas in front of him as everyone just leaps out the way.
Yeah.
3.2 seconds the gap between Nobby
Go
Norris
on,
and
Nobby.
Joker. That's what he's got to catch.
Is Nobby going to do an Arsenal and lead the whole way and then just lose it at the end?
Not bitter though.
No, of course not. But I mean, Joker's now got past Zom, so unless these two scrap, I feel like that gap could come down a little bit. To be fair, Nobby's lap times are really good.
Yeah, that's 3 really decent laps. Dusty Fossil again with the fastest lap.
56.8. He's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the only guy that's been in the 56s.
He's quick, but he can only do it once every 6 laps.
Fair, I think he's nearly 56, isn't he?
Whoa! There's a shot. Just to clarify, that was Will, that wasn't me.
Yeah, to be fair, he's called himself the Dusty Fossil, so I'm not sure it's a massive one.
Interesting line from Mike. Those in the chat with Mike, has his head gone? I feel like his head's gone a bit, and I dread to think how angry Bread is.
Oh, he'd be fuming, mate. We'll just keep an eye on him and see if he finishes the race. Let's hope so. Yeah, Nobby's... He's good through that first sector, is Nobby, actually. He's not lost any time to Joker there, and he didn't lose any time to Zom through that first sector. Where he's been struggling a little bit is the Ascari and the exit of Ascari. So hopefully if he can sort that out, he might be alright.
Yeah. I'm enjoying watching Lennon race. He's kind of just always really close to somebody, just giving it the absolute beans, and I really respect that.
This Joker actually has picked a penalty up. That's allowed Zom back through. So that's going to give a little bit more breathing room to Nobby actually at the front. As Jonesy tries to go around the outside of Paragwallock here, and it's not worked.
Bit gutted for Callum and Andy. I really wanted both of them to kind of get like a high result in one of the races. Still time.
Shout out to Nexus Cats, having a decent race in sort of 7th within that scrap with Steph and Dusty Fossil. So not a bad little race so far from the Cats.
Yeah. Is he going for a look? Oh, his contact! Oh, Steph into the back. Nexus Cats into the back of Steph.
Oh
no.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's just... Tell you what though, Cats is up to 6th now.
Yeah. Oh, poor old Steph. Tell you what, Cats up to 6th, just ushered Steph off the track. But I tell you what, it's He's P6 now.
It's worked out for him.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy.
Connor's gone with good move.
Yeah, onto the podium approves.
And that is now still hovering around 2.8 seconds, the gap between Nobby and Zom.
He's halfway there.
And Joker's picked up another penalty.
Oh no.
He's now going to lose the position to Jonesy as well,
no.
so this is not going well.
The Karate Kid's up into third.
Yeah. The Karate Kid.
Dusty Fossil with another penalty. So this is looking at his lap times, he's done a 58.8, 56.8, 58.8. So he randomly went 2 seconds faster in one lap.
This is DRS.
This is what I've said to all of the boys that have been talking to me about GT2. I said, if you can do consistent lap times, that'll be what wins you the race. You haven't got to be the fastest guy on track.
And the panic will be starting to set in now for Nobby.
Yeah.
As he realises he has the legitimate shot at winning.
I've enjoyed this. This feels like we commentated our old Formula 3 division a long time ago.
Yeah, this is our specialism at Benetton.
Yeah. In fairness, though, I will say that the skill level of this is much higher. Much higher.
Just for context, my standout memory of Formula 3, which I mentioned to Aaron frequently, is one of the guys forgetting to pit, so decided to reverse back up the pit lane, sort of the main start, to then pit without having to do a double lap, which I guess works.
Went round the final corner and then just reversed back round the final corner middle of a qualifying session. And also a back marker pulled onto the racing line on the final lap of a race and took out the 3 leading cars.
Oh, all 3 of them.
Yeah, it was excellent.
All 3,
Nobby Norris 2.7 seconds to Zom. I mean, is Zom gonna is he gonna send it a bit too much and just try too hard, or is he gonna keep consistent laps going? But
well, he's got a bit of experience as Zom for GT, so he should be okay.
He does.
Jonesy's now having to look behind him to Joker, so that's going to slow them down.
Nobby's lost half a second. Zom's gone wide. And Zom's in the gravel. Zom's in the gravel. And there's lots of cars coming. Nobby's up to 4 seconds.
This is unbelievable.
Lee's come up in the chat saying, Aaron's quote, if you do consistent lap times, you'll do well. GT2, no.
No, just not going to do that.
Oh, is that going to be a penalty for Nobby? No, it was Doyle, that was it. Doyle at the Hungaro ring. I couldn't remember his name.
Oh, God, yeah.
Doyle.
That was fantastic.
So Zom's second, Jonesy third, Dusty Foster in fourth, Joker's fifth, Switchback sixth, Nexus Cat seventh, Lennon eighth, Mattman ninth, Andy 10th. Oh, Callum's down in 13th. And my tip for the win with his 2.5 second penalty in 14th.
Yeah, Joker's consistency has just disappeared in this race. It's gone. Not sure what's going on there. As Zom's lost a lot of time somewhere, and Dusty Fossil and Jonesy are now side by side with him.
Oh, this concerns me. Jonesy's pulled out of a... No, surely not.
He's backed out.
Not a chance. I'm not having that for a second.
He'll just be planning his punt into the next corner. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Does that allow us Dusty Fossil through to maybe chase down Nobby Norris now?
4.2 seconds. Nobby Norris.
Well, the entire FTRL community is cheering this.
He's 3.5 laps away, seconds. I don't know what I'm saying.
Compose yourself, Aaron.
There's a small kitten on my foot. Lots of things are happening. Oh, he's down to 3.5 seconds.
Yeah,
Come on, Nobby.
6 tenths in one corner there.
Dusty Fossil with a half-second penalty, though. There's still hope. There's no favouritism or anything in this comms box.
This is one of those where Nobby Norris has been consistently slower than the other 6 people, but is somehow leading by 3.5 seconds.
Yep, completely impartial support in the commentary box.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure Nobby's ever won a GT race, and I even in the go-karts, anything.
No, but I don't think he has. So this is going to be very exciting.
Unsafe aaronsbrain.exe has stopped working. Yeah, it's a good point. This was supposed to be a partially professional commentary here from us.
It was for 2 races.
It wasn't. I said the F word within two minutes.
Yeah, a bit. That allows Zom back through to take second place then.
Andy going around the outside of Matman. Around the outside of Parabolica, or is Matman going to go deep and Andy cut back? If I know Andy's going to cut back. Andy's cutting back.
It's one of the slowest cutbacks I've ever seen, but he's still working on it.
Nobby 3.5 seconds. These guys are still scrapping.
Yeah, Zom's now parked himself back in second again, so this could help Nobby.
Yep, Dusty Fossil and Jonesy.
Jonesy is side by side with someone, just to update you.
Matman going well with ninth. He's mixing itself. I mean, to be fair to Steph, he had a real unfortunate prod, I would say.
Yes.
But he's recovering well, looking to get P9. Good little scrap. The Matman doing really, really well in his first ever GT racing as well. He's never done this before, so. And Nexus Cats and Lennon in front of them both have got penalties, so that's going to be even closer. Joker down in sixth. He'll be a bit gutted with this, but he's had a really good night's racing, so.
No, he has. He's lost his way a little bit after that before.
Yeah, Nobby's down to 2.6. He's lost 2 seconds in 2 laps.
Oh, this could be tight.
Oh. Just no penalties, no penalties, no penalties. That's the key.
If you say it enough, it'll sink in. Maybe.
Two laps to go. To be fair, there's still a lot of positions to be won in this race. A lot of points to be claimed. Nexus Cat's doing really, really well on his third race.
Yeah, if we ignore the sort of punt, he's had a good race.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Nexus Cat's having a decent race. Let's go with that.
He is. Lennon's managed to pick himself up a penalty here as well, so there's, if Cats keeps it relatively clean, he might be able to pick it up.
Everyone's saying, Pagani said, how does Zach have so much more tyre wear on? How's he done that? Go for the tyre wear and look at Zach's front left tyre compared to everybody else's.
That is impressive. Yeah, I don't know. No idea.
Just to be said, so we've got GT1 tomorrow night. I don't think it's going to be live streamed. The streams will probably be on Sunday. We're racing at Sardinia for the shorter C circuit, followed by the longer race in the A circuit. Next week we'll be live streaming the GT2 again from Brands Hatch, which should be fantastic to watch. And yeah, we will be continuing on next season, as I think there's that Dusty Fossil run wide out of Lesmo 2.
He has.
We're going to be integrating both divisions. Lots of things to look forward to. But what I'm most looking forward to is if Nobby Norris can hold on for one more lap. That's all he's got to do. One more lap.
Oh God.
Something's like Dusty Fossil's run really wide again. I'm not sure whether. Oh, who's that? What's happened? Why is Zach there? Why has that happened?
Don't know.
I'm not sure. Tactical from Zach.
Yeah, he's sort of teleported a little bit, but he's up to 6th. Fair play.
All you need is a bit of a. If there was a bit of an anchor at the front of this here, then we would have a very large train of cars. I mean, it's good to see that there's not a massive gap forming. I know there's like a, you know, some gaps on track with like a bit of a half second to a second between the next car. Other than poor old Mikey, who's not had a good one in this third one, it's not been. Nobody's been severely outclassed, have they?
No, it's been a very competitive field, to be fair.
Yep. Nobby Norris 2.2 seconds, 2.3 seconds. Zom in second place, Jonesy in third, Joker in fourth, Dusty Fossil in fifth with Switchback just behind. Lennon still fighting with Nexus Cats for P7, Prototype Steph in 9th, Andy in 10th, Matman 11th, Bread down in 12th. He's not going to be pleased. Those smiley faces on his car should be the other way around. Callum down in 13th and Mikey down in 14th place. 1.7 seconds is the gap for Nobby Norris. He's got about half a lap to go.
Back up again. He's got the gap he needs. He just needs to get it through.
He's not got far to go. I'm going to stay with Nobby Norris. He's just got a scurry to navigate. Stay penalty free, even if he has to take his foot right off the gas. Oh, he's cut it. Is it going to be a penalty?
I think he might be okay.
I think he's alright. He's got one more corner for what I think is his first ever race win in GT in FTRL history. He's raced for a very long time as well. I'll be over the moon for him. Nobby Norris around the final corner. He's got 1.7 seconds is the gap. He's going to do it. He's flashing.
Flash of the lights.
He's over the moon. Nobby Norris crosses the line. That's his first ever win in FTRL Gran Turismo. Jonesy comes home in second, beats Zom to the line. Joker in P4, he's definitely the championship leader. Switch back in 5th. Lennon 6th, manages to hold off Katz, who drops down to 8th. Steph with a really good recovery. He had some really good pace here tonight, Steph, in 7th place. Andy in P9. Dusty Fossil in 10th, won't be too pleased about that one. Bread in 11th. Matt Mann 11th. Bread in 12th. Callum down in 13th place. And Mikey rounds off the grid in 14th. But yes, Nobby Norris. There we go.
Brilliant drive. Very breast.
Amazing. Did you say very breast?
Yep.
Fair play. Oh, look at the back of his thingy there as well. Look, follow me on FTRL. Look at that.
Oh.
That's outstanding work.
Oh.
Nexus Cats has come in saying, in my defence, Steph was very early on the brakes, but big whoopsies. So, it's been acknowledged at least. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was fantastic to watch all round.
Oh, it was good. Enjoyed it.
Matt Mann's come in the chat with, cheers for the racing, guys. Enjoyed that. And GG to Nobby Solano. Yeah, I mean, can't argue with that. You probably don't even know Nobby Solano is, do you, Will?
No idea, mate.
That upsets me. Right, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that tonight, and hopefully I can drag Will back along to comms. I'm just going to keep prodding him and annoying him to do it with me. It's been so much fun to do. With regards to the pending announcement, everything's been agreed. I just can't tell you what it is yet. It's really upsetting me. But Will, you know, and it's very exciting. Things are going to change very soon, and I can't wait to share it with you all. This has been going on for months, and I can't say it out loud, but I really want to.
It is good.
It's amazing. But thank you all so much. Please do like the stream before you leave. Remember, if you have been involved in any incidents tonight, nothing was intentional. Nobody's done anything on purpose, other than Jonesy. Nobody's done anything on purpose. Hope you all had a fantastic evening of racing, whether you was watching or taking part, and we will see you again for the next one. So thank you very much, Will, for your company, my friend.
No problem. It's been good.
It's been great. Joker, the driver of the week, 100% championship leader, and we will see you all next week for Brands Hatch for week 2 of 6 in FTRL GT2.